Defective product claims, theories of liability. If you were injured by a defective product that you used, you may have a claim against the seller, manufacturer, or someone else involved in the distribution chain. In defective product cases, there are 4 theories of liability that are frequently used, and if you understand the 4 theories, it may help you to make a decision about pursuing the claim. The theories are: breach of warranty, breach of implied warranty, strict products liability, intentional fraud or misrepresentation. Breach of warranty, also known as a breach of express warranty, this refers to the warranty or the guarantee that comes with the product as standard. If the defect breached the warranty, you might have a claim. An express warranty is usually written or stated, and they can appear on the product's packaging or label, in the paperwork or instructions that may have come with the product. Warranties can also be found in product advertising, marketing materials, or even on signs in stores. Breach of implied warranty. If you purchased a product that was later to be found defective but it did not have a warranty, it may still be covered by what is known as implied warranties, and the defect could still breach the implied warranties. An implied warranty refers to the warranty that is applied to the product by law. The warranty does not have to be guaranteed by the seller of the product or even by the manufacturer. However, state law imposes implied warranties on the manufacturers and the suppliers of the products. As with every product that's been manufactured, an implied warranty will depend on the product that has a defect. Although the warranties may differ between states, there are 2 types of warranties: implied warranty of merchantability, and implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose. Implied warranty of merchantability. This refers to a guarantee that any product you buy is somewhat fit for its purpose. Let's imagine that you have purchased a microwavable bowl, and after placing it in the microwave for a few minutes, the bowl cracks and causes you injury. Due to the injury that you suffered and that the product did not work as it should have, you may have a claim. Implied warranty of fitness for a particular purpose. This refers to another obligation that the seller takes on when they put a product up for sale, knowing that it is intended to be used in a particular way. When the seller purchases the product, they are guaranteeing that it is fit for the purpose. Strict products liability. Strict products liability is used when a manufacturer, for example, has been found negligent. When the manufacturer has been found negligent, they could be found liable irrespective of the steps it had taken to reduce the likelihood of an accident. When a manufacturer, a seller, or supplier, for example, has been found negligent, you will not need to prove that they did not take care when they were making the product. You will only have to show that the product you purchased was defective and that your injury was caused by the defect. In their defense, the manufacturer, supplier, or seller may argue that the product was not dangerous. They may also argue that you should have been aware of any danger and that you should have done what you could to avoid it. They may also try to argue that the product defect did not cause your injury. However, if you can make a claim, basing it on strict products liability, the defendant won't be able to argue that they were very careful when they distributed or made the product. Many states tend to vary in their application of strict products liability, meaning that this theory may not apply to every case. Negligence. If you were injured by a defective product and you think you can use the strict products liability theory, you may also have the opportunity to argue that the defendants were negligent when they supplied or manufactured the product that injured you. However, you will need to prove that the defendant failed to exercise reasonable care. Proving that someone was negligent is not always easy, and some cases can be harder to prove than others. It all depends on the product that you purchased, and how it was intended to be used. Intentional fraud or misrepresentation. Evidence uncovered by you or your lawyer may prove that the defendant knew that the product they sold or manufactured was defective. The evidence could also show that they tried to conceal the defect, or that they marketed it using statements that were misleading. In cases such as these, you could claim that the seller, for example, intentionally misrepresented the product. You may also be able to make a tort claim if they were found to be acting fraudulently. If the defendant in your defective product case is a corporation, they may be found guilty if the company records showed that they had acted fraudulently. How a lawyer can help with your claim. If you were injured by a defective product, you should be aware that a product liability case could be complicated. However, depending on your claim, you may receive a large settlement. A product liability lawyer could help you with your claim, helping you to navigate the often complicated world of defective product claims.